So, Caitlin Clark hate is well and truly a common thing in the media. We've got other people, but like, I actually want to give this guy a little bit of credit. Like, this is what we call the Skip Bayless effect. And look, you cling on when you're in any sort of media, you cling on to whatever the hell you can. And yes, do I believe that this guy doesn't like Caitlin Clark? Yeah. Because I'm being real. If you want to find a reason to not like Caitlin Clark, you'll find a reason to not like Caitlin Clark. It's as simple as that. If you want to find a reason, you can find a reason. There is enough, like, any of them being like, oh, she's this uncontroversial figure. No, she's not. Like, she is, especially when it comes down to being what she does on the floor. She is like, she complains to refs. She's like female Luca. There's reasons to hate Luca. She's like a mixture between female Luca who's faster. But there's been some crazy things. We've got Jamel Hill, who released like a new newsletter and is like, I'll be talking about two topics, the death of my father and Caitlin Clark. And I was like, what? Wait, what? No, you haven't just done that. Like, this is where, and Jamel Hill, I don't even know if she said anything negative about Caitlin Clark, but it's like, this is how much Caitlin Clark's name has got to be in anywhere to get clicks. Empty Notebook, first two issues cover a range of topics from the death of my father to Caitlin Clark. And I'm like, come on. Like, you're advertising it as those two things. I'm like, are you kidding me? And then we've got that dumbass that was fired from every single network that a week ago was out there saying Dan Dakich was wrong for his teardown of Caitlin Clark and all of this stuff and was, anti-Stephanie White. And then he realized, okay, I'm not getting enough clicks on the anti-Stephanie White stuff. So we are... So we're now going to go fully into Caitlin's now the problem. Let's go at Caitlin Clark. Like, it is hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. And then seeing dumbass on Twitter lumping me in with these, and they're like, oh yeah, Mick, he's one of the biggest grifters. And I'm like, I mean, I talk about whatever topic I feel like talking about. I watch all the games. I enjoy watching Caitlin Clark's style of basketball, and I watch way too many WNBA games to get put into that. I watch every fucking game. Like, I've sat through nearly every Connecticut Sun game. The only games that I haven't watched are every game that has started before 10 p.m. Eastern time this season, I have watched. Whether fully watching or having it on the background while doing other stuff. I have watched every fucking game. But, yeah, Caitlin Clark's been the most unlikable player in all of basketball. I'm going to be very real. No. Kevin Porter Jr. exists. Miles Bridges exists. Like, you can't say... It's like saying, I don't know, X player is the most hated... or is the most unlikable person in all of football. But it's like, well, Mason Greenwood exists. And there's people that have done worse things probably than Mason Greenwood. Thomas Partey exists. It's like, no. This is like the LeBron thing. Oh, LeBron's the most dislikable player in NBA history, and it's like, fucking Karl Malone played in the NBA. Let's be very clear. But you can see this right here, the amount of views. Only 70k. I thought this got more. But this is the female Jeremy Lin guy. This was the guy who, to start the season, was calling Caitlin Clark the female Jeremy Lin. And as soon as you can no longer say that, because Caitlin Clark is generating the most points per game in the history of the WNBA right now, or she's on track to generate the most points over the course of a season in the history of the WNBA. It is one of those things where that is what she's on track of doing. You can't call her female Jeremy Lin, so now it's just, I don't like you. Can't call her the female Jeremy Lin anymore, so looking for a new way to hate. Stop complaining and just hoop. The first retweet was on his own page, and I'm like, this is hilarious. By the way, I don't know who Craig Carton is. I thought he was Craig Carton the whole time. I thought he was Craig Carton. And I got to give credit where credit's due. When you look at this guy's good in front of a camera. He's he is good at ranting in front of a camera. This is one of those things where it's not the right time. Like, I understand your people are trying to be Caitlin Clark, Skip Bayless. And the hunt to be Caitlin Clark, Skip Bayless, if Caitlin Clark is as good as people think, the hunt to be Caitlin Clark, Skip Bayless is big. It is very, very big. And let's be real, people have called me Paige Bueckers, Skip Bayless. Man, on the second channel, I just don't make Paige Bueckers videos anymore. Like that many positive Paige Bueckers videos on this channel anymore because they don't get clicks. I have a second channel where I literally released a video yesterday saying Paige Bueckers is ridiculously good at basketball. I'll Paige glaze as much as you want on the second channel. Because obviously it's not something that unfortunately on this year's or on this channel here, people only watch the Paige fail videos. So unfortunately on this channel, the negative videos about her are what's going to go up. But that's the thing. It is what it is. Retweeting your own bad takes is something. He just get, oh my God, he got ratio 261 to 10. This is like whenever I criticize AZ Fudd. This is like whenever you say anything negative about AZ Fudd, the AZ Fudd stands will quote tweet you and it'll get 10,000 likes. And they'll just quote tweet an insult about your appearance and it'll get 10,000 likes. This is like the fucking AZ fans getting all over you. Like, this is a ratio you only see by the AZ fans. But yeah, look, like, it is what it is. And to be fair, like, I'm going to be real. I don't like that Caitlin Clark complains to the refs. Like, the Maisha Hines-Allen block came from Caitlin Clark not getting back on defense complaining to refs. I don't like that. I don't like when Luka does it. Is she in the right because she's getting hammered? Yeah. But, like, at some stage, it's like, look, you can do that if it's a dead ball. Like, I hate when she complains in a live ball. I don't care. Complain as much as you want in a dead ball situation. Go get teed up. Just don't fucking fuck over your team by complaining in a live ball situation. And look, there are definitely things to criticize Caitlin Clark. But when you go into complete hyperbole being like, oh yeah, you know, she complains to referees, therefore she's the most unlikable player in all of basketball. Give me a fucking break. Give me a break. If we're being dead serious, she doesn't do it as much as Luka. Like, Skylar Diggins complains equally as much as Caitlin Clark. It's just that Caitlin Clark gets hacked more often, so she complain. Like, there are more opportunities for her to complain. Fucking Aja Wilson has lost it on referees this year. Paige Bueckers literally lost it at a referee in Unrivaled. It happens. Do I want Caitlin Clark to stop doing it? Yeah. But when we go so far into the Caitlin Clark needs to get better when it comes to complaining about the refs, when you go from that to she's the most unlikable player in all of basketball, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, Caitlin Clark is a villain. She's the most unlikable player. Wemby's infinitely more likable than Caitlin. And I mean this when I say this. Like, I like Wemby. I like Wemby because I'm like, this guy takes no shit. But like, Wemby is not I'm not saying Wemby's not a likable person, because he is. But it's like, Wemby is the most boring human being ever. And like, people trying to joke around Wemby just has none of it. I love Wemby as a basketball player, but like, that's kind of where it goes. Like, LeBron is infinitely more likable. I'm sorry. Like, there is not one complaint you can have about Caitlin Clark other than she doesn't really play defense, which has nothing to do with a person being likable or not. To say that LeBron flops more. LeBron complains to refs more. Like, she should be thrown out of games. Give me one good reason to root for her. Because she plays the most exciting brand of basketball. She has been flagrantly fouled. Like, I kid you not. Uncalled landing space fouls. And I'm not talking about called landing space fouls. If you count up uncalled blatant landing space fouls for Caitlin Clark, she would still be, and you took away every single time she's actually been flagrantly fouled, she would still be the most flagrantly fouled player. She got cheap shotted about 4 times in her rookie year. Like, it is one of those things where there are a lot of reasons to root for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, another reason to not root for Caitlin Clark is she's not forced herself out of this dog shit organization. Like, she's trying to win with the players she likes, even though the organization is complete and utter dog shit. Like, I'm not going to blame Angel Reese and for getting out of the Chicago Sky situation, but the Fever is just as bad a situation. Like, I have no issue with a player getting to a better situation, but at the same time, there is one of those things where it's like, it's hard to root for the player that is like, no, I'm winning with my team. Like, it's hard not to root for that player. There's plenty of reasons. At the same time, look, this guy's just trying to be the Skip Bayless to Caitlin Clark. Like, it is what it is. And you're seeing that more and more often. is that Caitlin Clark's name is still polarizing. Like we saw it with the TV viewership, even though the in-game viewership just isn't really there. It's not where it was. Well, let's be completely honest. It's not where it was in 2024 in terms of like how relevant the Indiana Fever is. But it's still there. When it comes to the WNBA, one thing I'm really disappointed in is how little people have gone because Olivia Miles didn't have this college fandom. Like, I don't think people understand that it's like those weird stan bases are kind of what's needed for the WNBA. Because people aren't tuning in to watch Olivia Miles, and they should be. And I've said that on the second channel. If it is my goal. It is my goal to make sure as many people realize who Olivia Miles is as possible. And again, the second channel is the all full non-Fever channel. Well, mostly non-Fever. But it's my goal that everyone, as many people as possible, know who knows who Olivia Miles is. But at the same time, look, Caitlin Clark is what gets clicks. And I don't begrudge somebody for being the anti-Clark. Because, let's be real, if you mildly dislike Caitlin, and there's perfect reason to mildly dislike Caitlin, and you want to get clicks, so you dial that up to 100, it's going to happen. Like, what I don't like is it going further than, oh yeah, she's the most unlikable player. Like, that's bordering on, the personal shit, where I'm like, just call her fucking, make a graphic of the Caitlin Clark branded Apple turnovers or something, or talk about call her Caitlin Clank or something. But it's like, it's very much, as like, Caitlin will never win until she changes. Like, that's one thing I don't get as well. It's like, I'm sorry, you replace Olivia Miles with Caitlin Clark, the Minnesota Lynx probably win a title. Like, let's be very real. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. See you guys.